We have got to have a culture of being unforgiving, just like these other folks. We have got to assume a culture of being unforgiving because the world has monsters in it. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. The world has monsters in it. There are monsters, there are demons, there are devils in this world. Absolutely irredeemable, evil to their core. There isn't anything even remotely human about them. They have no conscience. They have no principles. They have no guilt. They do not qualify as human, much less humane. They can step on, not step over, step on the dead bodies of your children the way that you walk down a flight of stairs. They have no human decency. They never have and they never will. And when you recognize that that is the world that you inhabit, when you accept that, then you also accept what has to be done to stop a monster. You don't stop a monster by praying. You don't stop a monster by forgiving. And don't get me wrong, prayer and forgiveness have their places in this world. You forgive them down at the church. There's no forgiveness at the courthouse. You forgive them on Bible meeting night. There's no forgiveness in front of the state legislature. You forgive them on Easter Sunday, right after they get this death penalty in the jury box. Right after they get that. I will forgive you on your way to meet your maker. Or the other guy, with any luck, you'll get a detour. You might get fortunate. You might be on your way upstairs, but with any luck, detour. U-turn. Oh, we didn't know you were coming. Yeah, okay. Come back the other way. And we have to be that way about that. Folks, this is a travesty. This is an atrocity. These kind of things are not supposed to occur, but we've been the forgive people. We've been the people that when folks walk up, it's forgive. And so you got some militant voices out there, and they call it militant. Damn it, we're the sane ones. We're the sane ones. Well, Jason, why does it sound so different? Because she's white.
I carry a lot of sympathy for Mr. Andriotis, and I carry a lot of sympathy for his family, and
See, I can't talk like that. Folks, I can't talk like that. That's not gonna get through to the dominant society. They ain't gonna hear that. The dominant society is not gonna hear me if I sit there and say, well, I really do believe that it is necessary that justice be served, and so I do not agree with the idea that they should be let off easy. I do think they should be prosecuted with bullets. They ain't gonna hear that. That works for white women. That ain't gonna work for us. That works for them. If a white woman speaks, they listen. As black people, they don't take us seriously unless we get in their faces and make it clear that we dead ass serious. Then they start paying attention. Benjamin Crump come waddling through. I believe that there's law that we see. Can we do something else? Okay. Now they smacking his cases back left and right. We gotta let them know that we are serious. So if it's sitting there talking like Susie, if that worked for us, I'd be doing it differently. That doesn't work for us. That doesn't work for us. I don't want to But Jason, here comes some lame ass nigga. You so angry, Jason, and that's the problem right there. That's the problem, you young whippersnappers doing that. That's the problem right there. See, you can't get nothing done cause you so angry. And see, I understand when I talks to them, I don't want to look like the angry black man. There's the damn problem right there. There's the damn problem right there. You acting like this. So why don't you want to look angry? Cause if we look angry, Jason, then we is threatening. Dude, you're already a threat. You're already a threat. There is literally nothing you can do except turn white that would convince them that you're not a threat. You're already a threat in the room. Whether you 7'3" or 3'7". Y'all ain't gonna believe it. Don't y'all know 2 midgets? Jason, did you call them midgets? Did you have to say that, Jason? Okay. Y'all remember Bushwick Bill and Gary Coleman? Bushwick Bill and Gary Coleman. Didn't they both have 2 white women who claimed that they assaulted them? I'm like, Bushwick Bill? He's the size of a 1st grader. Ma'am, you got beat up by a 1st grader? I'm wondering if the universe is saying you deserve that ass whooping. Really? Are you serious? You could put Bushwick Bill in a child restraint seat. And yet she said he assaulted her. I'm like, ma'am, what? Are you serious? Remember, same thing for Gary Coleman. Y'all remember Gary Coleman? Remember his girlfriend used to claim he used to beat me up on a daily basis. Then he gets found dead under mysterious circumstances. Oh, he fell and hit his head. Ma'am, are you sure you didn't pick his little ass up and body slam him? Are you certain? Come on, y'all. Gary Coleman, you could tuck him under your arm and walk off with him like a steamer trunk. What do you mean? You could tuck him under your arm and walk off with him like a sack of potatoes. With him sitting there kicking and screaming, what's he gonna do? His feet can't even touch the ground. The best he could do is bite you. And they claim that she claimed Gary Coleman was beating her up on a regular basis. How tall is he? 3'1". He can take you. What? Y'all, I'm serious. Gary Coleman and Bushwick Bill. And if y'all ever saw Bushwick Bill in the concert, it's like, oh, he better not try to fight nobody. Yeah, brother, I heard your song. Bring your strap because in a fist fight, it'll be very entertaining, just not for the reasons you think it's gonna be. So that's what I mean. Dude, you're a threat no matter what. You're a threat no matter what you do. What is this fantasy you have that you somehow can disarm yourself of your blackness? You better walk in there and be serious. You ain't got to be sitting up there yelling and cussing at them, but you need to look them stern in the eye. You can't speak with a mumble.
Yeah, my brother got kids, yeah, man. We need some justice, man. We need some justice. I need some justice and some fries. Medium drink.
No! We want them prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. The law says 30 years. That's why you gotta know your law so you can tell them what the number is. He needs to be sentenced to the maximum, 30 years. He needs to get the maximum, the death penalty. We've got to be advocates for ourselves, but we have to be unapologetic advocates for ourselves. And that means we call it like it is. And we got to say it with a clear voice. There can't be any equivocation. You got to wake the whole damn courtroom up Because if they know that you are speaking up for yourself in front of the media and in front of courts, you're going to speak up for yourself in front of society. These folks try to snowball things through and they think you ain't looking, or that you're not going to say anything after the fact, and you won't be very loud about it. A white woman can sit there and mumble. She can do that. They're going to listen to her on the basis of her whiteness. As black people, everybody better discover some militancy. If you're going to call it that, you better discover some. Otherwise, you find yourself behind the 8 ball. And as a people, we got to make that clear to everyone that justice is unforgiving. That when you talk to us, justice is unforgiving. And by the way, I can show y'all a bunch. These were just 2 I grabbed because, you know, when I start dissecting things, it's going to be a minute. These are just 2 that I grabbed. Don't you know we could sit here all damn evening with cases just like this one? Just like these I showed you tonight. I can sit here and show you cases all damn evening. We'll be here all night for some of what I found. I can show you cases all night that this is the norm of what happens. This is the norm. Because when everybody else walks into court, they ain't walking in there to play. Ain't nobody trying to hug the damn defendants. Man, when she walked in there, she didn't want to hug his family, his wife, his kids. She didn't want to hug nothing. She's like, yo, bastard husband took my child from me. Now I'm going to take the rest of his life from him. You no good ass husband, you should have married somebody different. He gonna be in the pokey for a minute. You should have married somebody different. He took our son. Now we're gonna take something from him. As a matter of fact, we gonna make time. Oh, we got time this year. Oh, the laws are not stringent enough. Hey, can y'all postpone putting him on trial right quick so we can get this law changed? So we can basically make this a murder charge. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Okay, the new law is in place. Proceed. Proceed. We get to court. Yeah. That law that me and my husband got passed. Yeah, I need you to go ahead and throw that hammer. That little hammer the judge got. Oh, you call it the gavel? Yeah, I need you to throw that little hammer. Throw it dead at his head. Judge, as a matter of fact, can you lean over and bust him upside the head with it? Because, yeah, let's get it started now.
Oh, I sympathize with them. And, you know, I figured that Bubba and Billy Ray will be very sympathetic to a child killer when he gets to prison. I imagine that Bubba and Billy Ray will be very sympathetic with him, too. I imagine. He's a child killer going to prison. He killed a child. So, yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, go ahead and do that. We agree. Absolutely.
Speedy trial, what the hell you talking about, dude? When white folk come after you, that's your ass. The Constitution goes out the damn window. The Constitution is just a set of suggestions when them white folk come after your ass. That's just a sheet full of suggestions. Hey, here's some general ideas you might want to subscribe to. Freedom of speech, man. Double jeopardy, man. Certainly don't want that one. Oh, you ain't got no rights when they come tiptoeing down the road. That is whatever they say it is. Whatever they say it is. We gotta have the same damn idea. We gotta have the same damn idea. We can't sit here and tell ourselves that we're gonna do something different here. Hell no. Man, this ain't the time to be tiptoeing around. I brought this to you all night because I want you to understand that black folks tend to be too damn nice about this kind of thing. We tend to be too damn nice. We're just talking about our interests. We talk about Joe Biden. We talk about turncoats and coons. When you start getting real mealy-mouthed, we start getting real mush-mouthed. When you start getting real soft, we start getting real sympathetic and sappy, and all of a sudden it becomes about, well, you know what I mean? I know they killed the whole damn family, but they might change. What? It becomes that. That's the problem I got with it. It becomes that. Instead of us looking at it and dealing with it directly for what it is, it becomes something else. We need to stop being afraid to make enemies of offending people. Ooh, you harsh. You didn't. What you need to tell them is you didn't tell them white women they were harsh. You didn't say that to them. See, we gotta start staring these people down. When we talk about our interests, we gotta start staring them down. The only reason that anybody is talking about reparations today is because our generation, began speaking reparations when people were laughing at us. We began discussing reparations back when people were still laughing at us. Let me ask y'all something. Half a decade later, is anybody laughing when you say reparations today? The only reason that the previous generations didn't get reparations done was because they were afraid to say reparations. They weren't afraid to say civil rights. Now, they weren't afraid to say that, but they were scared to say reparations. Our generation is not afraid to say reparations. We ain't gonna let you cower us under. We're not gonna let you water us down. We're not gonna let you intimidate us into changing the subject. We meant what we meant. We said what we said. Reparations. And that is how you get things done. You say exactly what you mean, and you do not back down. And you do not let up. Folks might be laughing when you first show up. They gonna be crying in just a minute if you're persistent. They gonna be crying in just a minute if you're persistent. That's the way that's supposed to work. I want you all to see exactly how that works here tonight. However, some of you might disagree.
Get your paper on yourself for this coming confrontation, cause we all under attack in this wicked ass nation. Better get with Jason Black, he got the useful information. Stay on code as we expose all the Satan machinations. He ain't talking about shit, we ain't talking reparations. We'll show your ass a riot, those are peaceful demonstrations. All eyes on Bree, cause we all family. That's the way it fucking was, and that's the way it's gonna be. Like fuck 12, we bout to do this shit for George. Fuck 12, we bout to do this shit for George. Fuck 12, we bout to do this shit for George. Fuck a judge, fuck a jury, fuck a jail, fuck a charge.